Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. Today we're focusing on unconscious learning strategies and analogies. So analogies are great as it allows us to chunk together rules and a whole lot of information into one small metaphor. So a lot of the times when people teach a certain movement or a certain action to someone in sports, they'll give them a whole bunch of information. So they'll give them, say, 3 rules to follow for a certain movement, and that overwhelms the learner. So using this metaphor, it allows the learner to not consciously attend to a bunch of rules while they're performing this action. This overloads the working memory and decreases the performance for the action. So the analogy I'll be using for today's training session is to kick a soccer ball like you're chipping a golf ball. So what I'm really trying to do is to hide 2 verbalized rules within this one metaphor, and that's placing backspin on the ball and chipping it back up to myself. That's why it's called unconscious learning, as I don't have to specifically attend to those 2 rules. Instead, I'm just thinking about the analogy and going from there. So prior to practicing just then, I went over the analogy a few times in my head, and I didn't necessarily find it too useful or helpful for me, as I feel like I'm at a pretty good level of juggling at the moment. But for someone who's starting out juggling and just learning, I feel like it'd be a very good technique to help them, as it doesn't tax the working memory too much. So they can just focus on juggling and not be consciously attending to too many rules or anything like that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.